Live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand. My name is Shan Coughlin, and I'm here with Mr. Patrick Wilkinson from Black Bear Golf Course.
Glad to be here.
Well, I tell you, you're looking a little different today, Patrick.
It's a new look I have going on right now.
I like it.
Well, it's a little different. It won't last for long, but
Okay.
It'll be off sometime around September 1st, I think.
There you go.
I hope all my employees hope so anyway.
Well, I'm glad we got the memo on matching shirts
Oh,
today.
yeah, we're looking good
Carolina
together.
blue.
That's right.
For all of you that are listening on an app and not seeing us, you can go to thegolfdirector.com, click on the streaming media or TV tab, and you can see us and see what I'm talking about. Patrick, as he said, has gone from a teddy bear to a grizzly bear look with his new beard.
That's correct.
Coming in, so that's
we-
what we're talking about there.
We had to make a few changes. We thought we were going to get opening around August 15th
Yes.
from the green, so we're a little slower than that. So I decided to grow a beard that really makes me kind of cranky and ill. So we're going to keep that on there until we get open. It's sort of a motivational factor. It's a lot of people use different things to motivate employees.
Right.
I just grew a beard, so I'm just as grumpy as I can be every day instead of a big teddy bear. And we'll be ready to go here before long. I don't have any employees hanging around with me right now. I can promise you. I'll come into the golf shop. They all leave.
Right.
They're out gone. They're working. Then they go home.
They do their job.
That's right. We're getting a lot of things accomplished right now.
So they have a visual aid to help them
That's
stay
exactly
motivated.
right.
So let's talk about those greens, because you are putting in brand new greens. We went out, we took some pictures, got some information. You completely pulled up the greens and putting in new ones.
That's correct.
And let's just update folks on that process.
Well, we put in the Champion Bermuda greens back on July 2nd, and we were trying to get them all to come in by August 15th. Weather issues, pump issues, a few other little issues that we've had have delayed us. We were supposed to host the 3 days of the World Am, but that got pulled from me. Mm-hmm. And when they pulled it from me, I just, we're not in that big of a hurry now.
Right.
And then we can take a little extra time, and instead of pushing them a little bit, give them a little chance to grow tighter. And that's what we've done. We could actually open today if we wanted to, but we want to get another top dressing on the greens and then be ready to go September 1.
Well, I tell you what, there is nothing better in my book than hearing someone willing to actually take a little more time, because I think sometimes we push things so hard that when it is done, it causes some issues down the road. So you're going to give it an extra 10 days and you'll be ready to go.
That's right. And the amount of revenue that we're bringing in right now is the golf courses. We're in that real lull time. The kids are back in school. Courses are fairly low on play. It's really not worth us to open up and push them right now. If we were going to have the World Am, we would have. But now we can take our time, get a little top dress again, and let it grow in naturally instead of hit it with some extra fertilizer, really give it some quick growth that we're going to pay for maybe some negative things in the end. This way we can take our time, get them down, and get them right to be ready to go September 1.
So the Champion Bermuda.
Champion Bermuda.
Brand new.
Brand new, ready to go. We put them back.
Beautiful.
Actually, we extended the greens back to their original size.
Nice.
And a lot of times the golf courses all over the United States, as they go through the winter time, they open back up. The greenskeeper, they keep mowing them in, and they lose an inch or two each year. And we had to go back about 6 feet on some of our greens just to get us back to where we were.
6 feet.
6 feet, because some of the areas that you get when you do a cleanup lap, it wears the greens down and wears a bare spot, and all of a sudden you let it grow up. And then you let it grow up so much now that's the new collar. So you just keep losing it. So we went back out and probed the green to get to find out where the greens mix was, and we sort of dotted it, and then from that point we went out and killed all that area and then put in the new Champion.
I tell you, I love the golf course. It's beautiful, but some of those greens were big enough, Patrick. They didn't need 6 more feet.
Well, no, that's right.
Like 4-putt range. No?
You could on some of them easily, but yeah, there was only a couple areas we went back that far. Most of it was 3 to 2 to 3 feet that we had to go back all the way around. So
well, that's kind of exciting.
But they're coming in and they look really good. I've got 2 greens that have a little bit of coverage they've got to get, but it's only one small little spot on each one. But there's a few little low areas that, when you play golf, and sometimes you go to a golf course and the greenskeeper or whoever sets the cups, they don't get them back level again. You walk across the green, you can feel a little soft spot. We have a few little soft spots and that's what we're really doing now. Just top dressing them in, getting those soft spots to come up to have a perfectly smooth surface.
Well, I'm excited to see it.
I can't wait. It's been a long summer, I can tell you. In this heat, sitting here looking out, and literally watching grass grow. We didn't have
grass grow.
we did this back in 2006, and when we did, we built a porch on the back.
Mm-hmm.
We put new walkways in, a new cart path in up to the clubhouse. So we had a lot of other construction items going on during that time. This year, we were only putting in the greens and doing a few other things, but we didn't have a lot of manpower, so we really literally just watched the grass grow this summer.
Oh my gosh. Now, I know you did stay open for your members and for
We
some of
did.
the local folks and played those temporary greens. I know they're probably very excited after watching this process to get on those new greens.
They are. And actually, we're letting them walk up on there and putt some balls just to keep them, get the excitement going a little bit and say, man, we can't wait and all that. But I really like to thank all the members and the people who came out and supported us and played on the temporary greens because we played more people per day than what I thought. We were anywhere from 20 to 30 people a day.
Oh, wow.
And the weekends actually were my slowest period of time.
Okay.
You know, nobody really came on the weekends, but Monday through Friday we had our members play, and some of the other courses helped us out by entertaining our members during this time. But everything sort of went well this year, a lot better. The temporary greens, they were small. And they were challenging. You had to bounce the ball. It's sort of like you're playing in Scotland. So you didn't fly it to the green. You had to stop and let it bounce. And then roll to the green. And actually, they were in pretty good shape. And now we sort of start letting them go because we want that grass to grow back up and be level for the fall and everything. So the temporary greens are getting a little shaggy right now and everything. But we're coming around.
I think it's great. So we've talked about y'all's location out on Highway 9, about 10 miles from the waterway. So it's not that far.
It's not that far.
And I had forgotten when you pull in there with the fencing and the way the drive is right up there. It's a beautiful little drive.
It is. It's a nice drive. And really, I would love to see it go back to its original state when they had the covered bridge there. Mm-hmm. And but through the couple of hurricanes back in the late 80s, early 90s, that sort of did that in. But the covered bridge would have a little character. But yeah, it's a nice little drive. When you come down, you just don't really know where you're going until you come around the corner, and then you see the clubhouse that sits there. So it's a unique drive. It's one of the better entrances all along the Grand Strand.
Yeah, and truly one that you won't forget. So Black Bear Golf Club up on Highway 9, about 10 miles from the waterway. So you're only about 15, 20 minutes from here.
That's right. It takes me that long to get here, so it's not that bad of a drive.
It's not that bad of a drive, but it is well worth it. Now, once you get open, what can folks expect when they come out there? We're going to be into fall golf.
We're going to be into fall golf. We'll be ready to go, and the golf course is going to be in good shape. We didn't work on a lot of the cart paths like we've patched and repaired some, but we wanted to try to maybe get in and replace some, but we just didn't get into that this year with the short crew that I had for the summer. But that'll be something maybe next year we'll look on down the line to get into. But the golf course is going to be in good shape, and we're ready to go. We're ready to get back into business again.
Awesome. And we appreciate you coming in and giving us updates, giving our listeners the updates on what to expect, and you guys being part of that East Coast Golf Management program with the PGA Play 4, 5, and now 6 program. The package rates are really a great value.
They're very attractive, and we see some action already in the pre-books coming through, so it's going to be the best deal on the beach by far for this fall, and then everything goes well, it's going to be the same way in the spring too.
Well, we're looking forward to it. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, how's your son doing?
He's doing well.
Good?
He's actually learning, trying to figure out what he wants to do. He's run a weed eater some this summer, and I have not given him any gravy jobs, but he's actually going to go play in the Carolinas Open next week up in Greensboro. He's going to play while I have to work. So,
well, many of you may remember that we kept track of the end of his college career at Newberry College, and love seeing what happens to our young golfers as they come out and get into the real world, and Papa put him to work. And
that's right. They just say, hey, what do you want to do? Either get out and practice or whatever, but I know you don't want to run this weed eating pond banks every day. So it's sort of a motivational factor to him to say, hey, make your decision.
Yeah. Hey, we'll wish him very good luck in the Carolina section. So, folks, for everyone out there listening, if you would like more information about Black Bear Golf Club and their brand new Champion Bermuda Greens opening up, we think, right at September 1.
Should be, September 1, we're ready to go.
All right. PlayBlackBearGolf.com. PlayBlackBearGolf.com. Check out their new website and all the information there. Of course, you can go to thegolfdirector.com, to our Myrtle Beach destination page. Their feature page is there, along with some of those pictures you can see. And Patrick, we appreciate you coming in.
Hey, glad to be here. Glad to keep everybody informed.
Absolutely. So, folks, ask your package providers to get Black Bear in on your next golf package. We'll see you next time, Patrick.
Sounds great.
All right. This edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, Be sure to check out our featured golf course pages, including the one for Black Bear, where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. If you need help with your next golf vacation, just give us a call at 844-GO-GOLF1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, so to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices through iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and on the Myrtle Beach Golf app, so download that today. This is your host, Shan Coughlin, and on behalf of our very special guest, Mr. Patrick Wilkinson, Jeff behind the glass, we thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next, so don't go anywhere.